It's time for the rundown. Tune in as Amelia and Lori share their must-dos in some of their favorite cities, amuse you with their guilty pleasures, share the unsung promo hero of the week, and help decipher all those impossible text acronyms.
Hello and welcome to episode 16 of The Rundown. I'm Amelia Model, Vice President of Sales for Promo Corner. And with me as always is the very lovely Mrs. Lori Bolton, Vice President of Sales at Logomark. Lori, how you doing?
I'm good, Amelia. How are you?
I am good. So today we're going to discuss our must-dos in San Antonio, Texas, announce our unsung promo hero of the week, our latest guilty pleasures, and play What's the Meaning, where we decipher our text and or our emojis and acronyms. Whew, I told you before we got on it was going to be a rough day. Words are hard for me today.
Rough for me every day.
I know. Before we get started for all that, we do have a sponsor, and the sponsor is Logomark. What makes for a phenomenal team? At Logomark, part of the secret is the team. Your award-winning solution team is what makes Logomark the solution to all of your promotional product needs, with an emphasis on teamwork and service, extensive product knowledge, and a great attitude to help you creatively present a variety of ideas and items designed to meet any client's request. Great job. And you do have a good
Thank you, mate. We have such a good team. It's solid and super proud of my team. So sales inside, the whole production, Errol, it's truly an amazing group of people.
It takes a team. It takes a village. It takes a team. You need
yes. We still have employee like 1, 2, 3, and 4 that are still with the company.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Amazing.
So Lori, do you have any stories? Anything going on since we last talked? Anything new and exciting in your life?
Gosh, well, last episode we talked about my new baby, my Echelon bike.
Oh yeah, I was like, was I drunk? What happened? A baby?
Yes, my Echelon bike. I am obsessed with it. I'm so obsessed. So I am almost to 25 classes already, and again, I respond very well to a leaderboard and where I fall in that leaderboard. So I come to find out Vernon, our CTO at Logomark, he has an Echelon too. So we can take the same live class and see each other on the leaderboard. So that awesome. Excites me. So if anybody else is out there who has an Echelon, please write in, because I would love to hop on a class with you either early in the morning or over the weekend. I think that'd be kind of fun. So would love to. It's the competitiveness in me. I'm sorry, I can't help it.
I actually looked at them this weekend, so we'll have a sidebar later, but I have some questions for you. Okay, I'll think about it. I gotta figure out where the hell to put it. I have so much crap. I'm like, can I get rid of a kid?
Figure out space.
I move a kid out to put room for a bike.
Or a dog or 2. You can't move the pups. I know.
I have a lot going on.
Exactly. But that's what I've been up to, figuring it out, and then getting the classes under my belt, because it is a little bit different than spin. So what have you been up to?
Oh my gosh, it seems like a lot. So we didn't talk about it last time, but the time before I told you we'd been car shopping. So we did find a car. We got my daughter a little tiny SUV, a little Nissan Rogue. She just got her official, it's not the official permit, but it's the permit that now she can legally drive in the car with us. Before we were illegally driving, but now she can drive with us in the car. So driver's ed every morning, practicing that. And then we've been going boating and camping a lot. And that's why I'm like nice and kind of red right now. I was trying to camouflage my redness because we've been outside so much lately, just enjoying the outdoors. So lots of stuff going on.
So exciting. And yes, to the great outdoors. Oh my goodness. I love this time of year. Just getting on the lake and, like you said, boating and camping, and it's such a great time of year.
Yeah, we had fun. I mean, before too, I started wakeboarding. Well, I did it once last year, one time in my entire life. And so I'm like, sure, I did it last year. I can absolutely do it. So I did. I was very proud. I got up the first time. I did 3 runs. The majority was just trying to find like a solid, like nice flat spot on the water where it wasn't too bumpy. And then it's also a brand new boat. So my husband has to get used to kind of pulling us and like what the right speed is and how to turn. So
crazy. It's so fun. I'm proud of you for getting out there and wakeboarding. My wakeboarding days are over unless I just stay on my belly and you can pull me.
That is not called wakeboarding. That is called tubing.
Okay, then tubing.
All right. Well, moving on, we have our featured city of the week, and yay, Lori has actually been to this place. So I'm going to let you get started. So San Antonio is the city of the week. So Lori, tell me, what do you do?
Yes. So San Antonio, I was there. Of course, these cities, the reason I get there is because our customers or our industry brings us there. And we literally, from where we were set up, we could see the Alamo from the room, which was so cool because history, I could care less about it in high school. It wasn't really interesting. As an adult, it's like fascinating to know like what happened. So we were able to see the Alamo. And then, you know, I love good Mexican food. I've talked about it numerous times in our podcast. I'm struggling to find a good one here in Arizona, I must tell you, at least where I'm at. But they have one of the best Mexican food restaurants, and it's called San Antonio Mexican Restaurant. It's in Central Plaza, and it's like, I think 4.8 stars. Like really good. Margaritas are amazing, but it's San Antonio Mexican Restaurant in Central Plaza. And for me, I just love the history and the culture that San Antonio represents. And I'm a fan.
Very
How about
cool.
you?
I have not been there for work, but I have been there, and I was trying to look at my phone to find old pictures to figure out how long ago it was. I don't know. It was probably 8 years ago. It's been a long, long time. But also, Alamo was one of my places. We stayed at the Hilton on the Riverwalk. So it was, again, just right out the street. You just crossed and we did a tour, which was really cool to actually go in and see the muskets and the guns and the drinkware and wear pictures of how people were like huddled up and trying to survive and stuff. So that was cool. And then just the Riverwalk, because I'd never been there. So it's, if anyone doesn't know, there's literally like a city around this river, and you just walk in a big circle, and all the restaurants and bars are up alongside of it. They have little like boats that you can take a tour, but it's so easy to walk. And yeah, that was my spot. I don't remember any particular restaurants, but I don't think you can go wrong.
No.
Lots of Mexican restaurants. Lots of good margaritas, good drinks. You just walk, stop, take a drink, walk, stop, take a drink.
So good.
So Lori, unsung promo hero of the week is actually someone at your company. So I'm going to let you do the announcing this time, because I butcher names and you work with these people. So you get it right.
I do my best to get it right. So Errol, our senior VP of production, nominated Isabel Solis, and she is in our sample department. I can't say enough about her. She's amazing, works, and just we get hundreds of sample orders, and they get out flawlessly always. Like, you'll never get an email saying, oh, I wasn't able to get to that today. She gets everything out. She is just a hard worker bee, a great mama. Absolutely adore her. So she is our unsung hero for the week. Congrats,
Yay,
Isabel.
Hi, this week for the Rundown Unsung Hero, I nominated Isabel. Isabel runs the samples department, is responsible for making sure all the sales reps get everything they need as quick as possible. She does more than she should, goes above and beyond. So once again, congratulations, Isabel, on being nominated and actually chosen as the unsung hero on the Rundown. And good luck and keep up the good work.
Thank you.
So Isabel Solis.
Yes. And she had told me the other day, I was at Logomark last week, and she pulled me aside and she said, Lori, I have to tell you that my daughter, she can't wait. She sets her calendar for when the episodes, the Rundown comes out, and she watches it. I'm like, oh gosh, now I need to make sure it's rated PG. So congratulations, Isabel. I will have something special for you when I come back and see you in July.
Yay. All right. So Lori, guilty pleasures besides or binge watching. I know your bike, your Echelon has been yours. Mine has been boating and camping and running kids to sporting events and everything. Have you had time to do anything else?
Yes. And you're going to say you are so boring, but I'm exploring now. I've got Amazon set up. I've got Netflix Sling. We've got a Fire Stick. I've got it all.
Nice.
I know. So there are, I'm stuck on the Royals right now.
The Crown or historical?
No. So there's documentaries on Amazon. So one is Serving the Royals. The other one is Diana 7 Days. And then one I just watched over the weekend is Kate, like the upcoming queen. Mm-hmm. And I don't know how all that works because you've got the Queen Elizabeth that's in now, but her husband wasn't the king. I don't know how that works. And then Prince William will eventually become king. And when he becomes king, Kate will become queen.
Yes.
Not sure how that all works, but they had a documentary on Kate and how that they're really prepping her for this role and that they expect that she'll do phenomenal, but it's really fascinating.
Well, because the rumors, like I have inside track on the but with Queen Elizabeth being, what is she, like 95 now? 96? She just had a birthday.
Yeah,
so her son, Prince Charles, is also up there. Like he's in his mid 70s. So there's been speculation that he might just bypass and pass it down to his son, to William and Kate. I don't know if that's true or if he and Camilla will take over being king and queen.
Interesting, because they said with William and Kate that from like the younger generation that it's doing good for the royal family and the image. Yeah, so I could see that definitely happening and bringing in a younger establishment to the firm, which we all learned it's called the firm. Yeah. So I think I'm done. I think I've maxed out all the royal shows and documentaries. So I'll have something new for you next time. But I do find it interesting. And then with Harry and Meghan pulling apart, like, just what does it look like? And my family being in Canada and my sister immigrating to New Zealand, I mean, they're both governed by the queen. Mm-hmm. So it's just interesting.
Wow.
I know.
Well, I cheated kind of. So I have not really binge watched anything. I've started a couple of shows with the kids, but we're just like 1 or 2 episodes in. So I might have something. But I'm rehashing something that I haven't talked about before, but it came back up because the second season just got approved. So it's called Ginny in Georgia, and it's Ginny with a G, not a J, Ginny, Ginny in Georgia, a mother and daughter duo. And it's like Gilmore Girls with more sass. Like it's really, really good. And I don't want to tell too much about it because then it'll kind of go into stuff that you don't learn till later. But I thought to give you a better indication of the layer of sass, I got a couple of quotes from the show. So one of them, my daughter started doing it and I didn't realize she'd even watched the show. So the mother and daughter kind of have a tumultuous relationship. The mom had her daughter when she was like 15. So they're almost like sisters. So they will say, love you, mean it, hate you, kidding. So that's kind of been like an ongoing joke that me and my daughter do at night when it's time for bed. She's like, love you, mean it. And I'm like, hate you, kidding. Or if she's mad at me, she'll say hate you. And then there'll be a long pause. And then it's like, kidding.
That is cute.
Yep. And then one of the other quotes that the mom had said was, I quit being a mom. The hours are long and the pay sucks. You win more flies with honey, but if you get yourself a bee, sting first. And she's got a really cute Texas accent. And then this is the PG-13 NC quote that I wrote down. She said, there are only 2 things you can get from sex with a man. And this is me trying to do her accent. There's only two things you can get from sex with a man, passion or power, but you better make sure you're getting something or otherwise you're just getting screwed.
That's good, Amelia. That is good.
It's funny. It's really quippy and there's a lot going on and there's a bigger story to it, but season 2 just got picked up. So that should be coming out soon. So it's kind of been back on my brain.
I love it. And what's this one? Where can you find this?
I believe it was on Netflix.
Netflix?
Sure it was Netflix. Yeah.
You're so good.
Okay, Lori, what's the meaning? I got some good acronyms this time. You want emojis or acronyms?
Let's do emojis.
Okay. And these are not really themed, but this will be the first one. I'll start in easy.
Guns and Roses.
Yep. 2 water guns and 2 roses. Good start. I knew you'd get that one. Okay. These are sayings that you hear a lot, but we'll start and see if you get this one. So it's a little puppy, I think that looks like a tornado siren.
Siren.
Tree, a don't or a not, and then another tree.
Oh my goodness. That last one looks like artichoke.
It's a tree.
Amelia,
like
I'm stuck. Dog.
What does a dog do?
Pant. Bark. Barking. Bark. Barking up. Loud barking. Tree. No. Tree.
What do you say?
Oh, don't. Barking up the wrong tree.
Boom.
Yes.
Some of the in between were a little weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
So weird.
This one's probably easier. So it's an elephant, an arrow, and a house.
Don't make an.
Also, when you're in a with a bunch of people and there's something that's unsaid and you're all
Elephant in the house.
The elephant in the room.
Yay! Elephant in the room.
Boom.
That's what I meant. Thanks, girl. Those were good ones. Okay, you ready for yours?
Okay.
Ready?
Music and pop culture. Right?
Yes, it's a reminder.
I know. I have to remind myself because
I have to remind
my
myself
brain
too.
goes way off.
Okay, here you go.
It's a snowflake and an arrow. Frozen?
Nope.
Ice Age, Ice Storm, Ice Over, Snow Play.
Oh, so close, Amelia.
Is play part of it?
Yes, it's Coldplay.
Coldplay. Oh, I was thinking movies and not music. I was trying to think of a movie. Coldplay.
Hey, you ready?
Dang it, Gwyneth Paltrow and your ex-husband.
I know.
Chris Martin for.
You don't hear much about her anymore.
No. Oh, Jesus.
You've got this.
This is a yellow gold box that's set up more like a diamond, and then new, and then a black box. New.
This was a show and it was very popular. The series.
Orange is the New Black.
Yes.
I
See,
haven't
I'm afraid
watched the last few seasons of that either. I got really into it, but it was so NR17 that I had to watch it so late at night when everyone went to bed. I kind of
exactly. This one is funny.
okay. Duck, smile, duck face.
Yes.
Is that what it is? Duck. Oh,
Yes. That one made me laugh, so I pulled it. But I need to get you new cards, girl. I say that every episode. I need to get you new cards.
it's okay. When we run out, I have some backup ideas.
I love it.
There's also
Okay.
games.
Fun.
Yeah, I got some games. All right. These, I'm starting with the hardest one first. So sorry, but I already wrote it down.
Okay.
It's really long.
Oh my goodness.
And I'll give you some again, words so hard for me to come up with any today. It's Monday, folks. Just so you all know, we're recording this on a Monday. Normally by Friday, I'm better. Okay, so this is WYSIWYG. And Jessica that I work with gave me this. She said something. Jessica Onions, our art director, she said her boyfriend uses it all the time and she just figured out what it meant. So I'm trying to think of context for you. Well, if somebody was talking about me and they wouldn't say, well, I don't know what people would say, but
I got it.
You know what it is?
Yep.
What?
Ready?
Yeah.
Why you swing inside without your goat?
Why are you singing side or inside?
Inside. What on earth could this be? This is long.
If you were talking about me, at least I think that I'm pretty real, that I'm not like fake or don't have airs. So when you talk about me, what you
see
is
why you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was a hard
Jessica. One. Okay, Jessica, I'm going to email you so we can give Amelia one next week.
We have our group chat and sometimes they type stuff and I'm like, please tell me what that meant because I'm going to use it. And I don't know what it meant. Okay. This is another one for Jessica, from Jessica that she put in. And I was like, yeah, you're going to have to dumb it down. I don't know what you're talking about.
See, I'm glad you didn't know either.
Okay. So this is one we were talking about articles. So this is a T, an L, little semicolon, and then a DR. Sorry. DR. So
I've
TL,
never seen one with a punctuation in the middle.
Yeah, she's fancy. So we were talking about articles that were out and we were asking if anybody had read it and she put this.
Articles.
Think about reading. I'll give you a hint. R is read, the last part of it.
I was going to say too long, don't read.
Yes, too long.
Is it really, Amelia? Oh my gosh.
That's what she answered back with. She was like, TLDR. And I was like, what? And she was like, it's too long. I didn't read it. And I was like, oh, okay.
Where do they come up with these? It amazes me.
Kids these days. Speaking of kids, while I write my next one, my daughter just took me into her room. She had a friend over. I picked them both up from driver's ed. And they're like watching TikToks and they're like, you've got to come watch this. I'm like, oh, God, what is it? And it's a guy making fun of his parents. Like, why do you get so upset about small things? I could be doing drugs. I literally could be doing drugs, but instead you decide to blow up because I didn't clean up my mess or something. And it was, so afterwards I went back in there and I was like, hey girls, don't do drugs, but please go clean up your lunch mess.
They were like trying to shut up, right?
Like, lose my stuff when I am like, why didn't you pick up? Okay, this is a 1 in AM. I think you'll get this one. 1 in AM. If you're giving somebody a compliment, you would say you're 1 in AM.
1.
The first word is there with the number 1.
Yep.
Only
compliment.
Yeah. Only the last letter is a word. The others, you're literally saying it when you just say it out loud. So say the first 3 characters.
1. Nah.
Actually say them.
Oh, 1 N-A.
1 N-A. It starts with the M.
I see that. 1 in
1 in a million, girl. You're 1 in a million. Or he's like, I give up. This game sucks. Trash. I threw it away. It's dead to me. I just threw it in my trash can. It's gone.
1 in a million. 1 in Why wouldn't they have put the hyphen there after it? Punctuation.
I got it in my little book. That was one I had to look up. Jessica only gave me 2 this week. She's going to have to.
Oh my gosh, Jessica, I'm going to be reaching out to you because I need some help with some for Amelia.
No, this is my game. I torture you.
I love it. I'm getting better. And some of them I see now and it really makes me think.
I have a couple other games that will be just as fun. That they're actually games I play with my kids, but I think they'll be perfect. And usually most of the games we have that are family games, one is like family and then one is like more adult. So I can pull from different. So we'll do some other stuff. So
I love it.
Thank you so much, Lori, for joining as always. And everybody else, thank you. We hope you learned something new about San Antonio. And if you've been there before, please comment below and let us know what you recommend we do next time we're there. Also, if anybody has any new guilty pleasures or current binge series, please tell us. I'm slowly using up all of the new shows. I'm like, they're not new anymore. I already saw them. I saw them before they were.
Yeah. Crazy.
So let us know what to watch. And then be sure to tune in again on July 9th for our next episode, where we will give you the rundown on San Diego, California, or Santiago.
Santiago. I love it.
In the Anchorman.
I love it. So good to see you, girl.
See you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Bye.